welcome to Cozy Talks. I'm Michaela.
And I'm Jordan.
Hello guys, I am excited for today's vlog. So basically we're going to be doing books that I read in September, and then today I'm going shopping, like literally in 1 hour. Gracie not looking her private purse right there. Girl, that's on camera, girl. That's on camera. I'm gonna put like a sensor box. Okay, anyway, now that happened, today I'm going to Barnes & Noble, gonna go to Bath & Body and grab some candles for the fall, and then maybe a couple other places. I don't really like have money to spend, if I'm being honest, and the money that I do want to spend, I want to spend on books, because I just got a new bookshelf, and that vlog is gonna come next week, but I really want the September books to come out not in the middle of October, but the beginning of October. So next week you guys will see the tour of my bookshelves, and that's a little hint. You guys have seen it on Instagram, so if you follow me on Instagram, you would have already seen it. But yes, so I'm actually like sitting in front of my bookshelf right now, and I just look at my books, and this is my new bookshelf with all like, I don't know, I really like this bookshelf so much, and I'm just like so happy about it. So yes, so yeah, that's why I want to buy new books, because I just got a new bookshelf. That means I have so, like, you guys would not believe how much space I have. I have so much space to put books, it's insane. So I really want to buy more books so I can, you know, fill up my bookshelf. So that's the plan. So first, I just thought we would talk about the books that I read this month, and I only have 2 physical copies. Actually, one of these I DNF'd. I'll get into that. And then I have an audiobook and a Kindle book, so yes. Okay, so the very first book that I read this month was Zodiac number 8. I almost said 7. Zodiac number 8. I think it's like Starlight and Sorrow or something like that. I really can't remember like what the actual name of it is. Let me go on my reviews and let you guys know, because I want to tell you guys how long it took me to read this book. So it's like 1,200 pages. I think it's 1,236 total. Hi Mia. Hi, how are you doing? You come over here for loves. You want to say hi to the camera? This is Mia. Hi. She's like, put me down, Mom. Hi, baby. Hi. Okay. It's like 1,200 pages, so it took me a really hot minute, and usually when I try to read books I try to go super fast, but with this series, if you guys have been following me through on Cozy Talks podcast, you would just know that this series has been taking me forever to read, and we've done it on the podcast. So when I just rush myself to do it for the podcast, I don't like enjoy the books. I'm just reading it for the podcast, and I'm just trying to get it over with as soon as possible. Like, I'm not enjoying what I'm reading, I'm just like reading, even if it's like a good book. Like, that's just kind of where my brain goes. So when I picked up 8, I was like, I just want to read. I don't care how long it takes me. If it takes me 2 years, it's gonna take me 2 years. I just want to read it and enjoy it. I want to pick it up when I want to pick it up. I want to read when I want to read. Maybe I'll force myself to read like a little bit when I'm like, oh, I don't want to read, but I should, you know, like just a little bit, but not like a crazy amount. So that's what I did with this book, and it took me, I started it August 15th and I finished September 17th. So it took me a solid month and 2 days. It took me forever, but I'm really glad. I loved this book so much. I gave it a 4 out of 5, and the only reason why is just because it had so much like inner dialogue, and so much, like the first probably 500 pages, in all honesty, like 400 to 500 pages, is just catching up where the characters are at since the book 7. So book 7 ended like crazy, so it's literally just their thoughts and feelings in the next couple hours, because it picks off right off number 7, and it's just that their thoughts and feelings, and like it literally is like 400 to 500 pages of just inner dialogue of where they're at in the world. And then once I started picking up, so once I got to like the 60% of the book, I was like smooth sailing. I was reading so fast. It just took me literally like 3 weeks to read that first 500 pages. But yeah, I really liked this book. It was awesome. I bawled my eyes out out at the end. I literally cried. We were camping that weekend, and I was around the campfire reading my book, and all of a sudden this part happens. If you know, you know. And I just started bawling, and everyone around the fire was like, "You good?" And I'm like, "Just leave me alone." But it was really good. So yeah, so I gave it a 4 out of 5, and then I gave it 4 out of 5 for spice rating as well. There's not a lot of it, but the spice was really good. What there was, the topics were very like strange and taboo, just because it's a fantasy. So yeah, so I gave it 4 out of 5 just because there wasn't like a main focus of it. But yeah, I was really glad I felt this, and I'm really glad like I finally finished that book. So I want to read 8.5 before 9 comes out. 9 comes out in April, so I want to try to read 8.5 in like January, February, March, any of those months. And that one is a shorter book. I think it's like 400 pages, I think, so hopefully that one won't take me a month. But it's basically the other, so there's like Beyond the Veils through Veils POV of number 8. So this month I really got started into audiobooks. I think I've told you guys, like I'm starting to walk every day just to get some of my movement in. I've had a really long history with fitness, and it has not gone well, and you guys know that I am starting to eat a lot of healthy, and the next step is to add movement in. So for the last 4 months I've changed my diet, and it's going really well. It's not like I don't want to think of a diet. I still eat my favorite foods. I still eat greasy foods. I still eat foods that aren't considered bad for you, but that's just life. I can't get away completely because I don't want to. But I'm eating a lot healthier like day to day. So the next step is obviously movement, and when I started wanting to working out, I like to think of it as movement. Oh my god, my camera's about to die this day, thank god. Okay, I'm gonna try to go super fast. I wanted to listen to audiobooks. So I got a free subscription of the free trial for audiobook, and I read a free book just to kind of see. It was only like 2-hour book. I have no idea how many pages it was because it was just an audiobook original, but that one was called Buried Deep by Margot Hunt. It was just a thriller. I think I'm going to try to get my thrillers knocked out of the way in audiobooks. I like that format for audiobooks since I can't like highlight. I highlight all my books that I want to tab. That's how I tab my books. And you can't obviously do it with an audiobook. So I think with thrillers, I don't tab thrillers anyway. So that's why I'm going to do thrillers with audiobook. So I really liked it. It was just a classic whodunit type of story. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, audiobooks are going really good. And I'm on my second one. So, and then I read A Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon. This took me like a little over a week. I really enjoyed it. It was so good. We're doing this book on the podcast. We actually the episode will go out when this episode goes out, or when this video goes out. So if you read this book and you want to go check it out, make sure you go listen to the episode. It was such a good book, so good. I won't say too many thoughts because I said it in the podcast already, but really good. And then I started Small Town Big Magic, and let's just talk about it really quick. So this book is described as a rom-com. I got about halfway. There's no romance. There's no love interest. There's nothing. And I was upset. I'm really in a reading mood, like I just want to read. So I was fine with finishing this book, and then things changed. I'll express. We actually went live on the podcast, but I decided to DNF this because I'm just not feeling it, and because the Halloween season is so short, I don't want to read like my witchy romances in Christmas. Like that's just not gonna happen. And so I just didn't want to dedicate my time to read this because I have a short amount of time to read my witchy books. And I read the reviews. I shouldn't have read the reviews because I probably would have finished this if I did not read the reviews, but everyone said the exact same thing. I was not alone in my feelings, and there was a ton of people that DNF'd it, but even the people that did finish it, they were like, this was a waste of my time. I did hear like the reviews on the second book are a lot better. So maybe like I'll go back and finish it. I wasn't feeling it. I was really excited because it says it's a rom-com, which usually like you'll get introduced into the romance straight away. I have not been introduced to the romance at all, and I'm halfway through. So I decided to DNF. So those are all the books that I read in September. Since my camera is still doing, we'll just go over the books I'm currently reading. So on audiobook, I'm currently reading The Stranger Upstairs by Lisa M. Matlin. I also got the book of the month of this one, but I was really wanted to read it. So it's like the there's like a stranger upstairs. Like it seems like it's like a paranormal aspect, like a ghost up there. We don't know yet. I'm about halfway, a little over halfway through the audiobook. I don't think I'm gonna finish by the time this month ends, so it'll probably be an October book that I'll include for October, unless for some reason the next couple days I listen to it and I finish it. I think I have about 3.5 hours left, which isn't a lot. I just only listen to audiobooks when I'm either in a shower getting ready or I am on a walk, and I know those aren't really gonna happen. Well, I'm gonna take a shower and walk this weekend, but not enough for 3 hours. So yeah, we'll see about that. And then oh my god, Mia, I am so sorry. She was laying behind me and I totally scared her. I'm ready to go Hex Yourself right now. I was actually not, this was not on my October TBR at all. And then once this kind of went to trash, I was like, well, what else am I gonna read? Because I literally only had this book and the second one that I wanted to read for, well, this one as well. These two plus the second one of this series were the only books I wanted to read in October. But I obviously couldn't do that. So this was the only other book that I had that was witchy, and me and Jordan looked up the reviews and the reviews were like amazing, and I'm so glad I picked this up. I love it. I'm a little over halfway, so I may finish this by Sunday, and if I finish it by Sunday, I will give you guys my last minute thoughts. But I am loving it so far. If you definitely want a witchy romance, I'd pick this up. It's kind of steamy. I don't know how steamy it gets, but it's steamy so far. Nothing's really happened, but like there's tension. Enemies to lovers, I love it. It's seriously so good. It's hysterical. I've been laughing out loud the entire time. I really liked it. So we'll see my final thoughts. This will either be included in October's, or if I finish in the next couple days, I'll let you guys know. So I'm going to end my clip. So yeah, so we'll go shopping tonight, and then we'll probably end the vlog. I was gonna maybe include, we're going to do pumpkins tomorrow, but I just don't think I'm gonna have much time in the vlog. Okay, it died. I'm gonna talk really fast because it's probably gonna die again. I'm only 12 minutes into this vlog already, and I need to wrap it up. So I don't want this vlog to be super long, so we can't do pumpkins because it's going to be too long. But we'll do fall shopping. We'll do book haul. We'll go to Barnes. We'll do some fall candles. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, guys. I'll see you later. I'm gonna go charge my camera, and we'll see you later. Okay, guys. I'm in the car. Obviously. I'm so tired. I almost fell asleep, and like I want to go shopping, and I want to go to Barnes, and I want to go to dinner, but I'm so tired and so lazy that I just couldn't get up. But Humi made me get up, so took him a good 30 minutes for me to get up. I'd honestly say it took me a good 30 minutes. Yeah. But yeah, so we have no idea where we're gonna go to dinner. It's just like all the places in Loveland just aren't good. Like, I don't know, we go out a lot, so like we have a lot of the same food, and like there just hasn't been any new places, so it's just like what? I'm talking to the vlog. I saw him in the mirror go, trying to figure out what I was doing. So, we just like, there hasn't been any good things in Loveland, and it's just like, I don't know what to eat. Like, I don't want to go to the same place over and over again, but also I just can't think of any new places we haven't gone. And the new places that, or like the places that we haven't gone to, I don't want them. Like, I don't want to try them. And I feel like that's a hypochondriac statement, but yeah. So I have no idea where we're gonna go to dinner. Also wants to go to Shields. We literally went to Shields like last week. I don't know why we need to go to Shields again. Like, we don't need anything from Shields. Like, we don't. I just don't want to walk around the store, but he's forcing me to walk around the store, and then hopefully like we see something that I want. So yeah, I'm just really excited to go to Barnes. That's all. We decided to go to Lazy Dog, and I got a little Paloma. Not bad. It's a passion fruit Paloma. So instead of like grapefruit, it's passion fruit. It's actually really good. I was kind of nervous. But we're sitting on the patio, and it's a nice end of summer evening, beginning of fall. End of summer, beginning of fall evening. Okay guys, we are back and we ate dinner. We went to Lazy Dog. It was actually pretty good. I got like green chili and a side salad. The green chili was actually really good. I don't know, I was just like vibing with the green chili. I just sounded really good to me in that moment. So I got green chili, and then we went to Bath and Body Works and then Barnes and Noble, and then we finished the night off with some ice cream. We went to like our gelato place in town and it was so good. So it's 8:20 now, so we'll probably I kind of want to read, so I'm thinking about putting on just like Halloween Town maybe, and just reading for a little bit. But let me give you guys a haul of what about. So at Bath & Body, I only went for one candle. I really wanted a pumpkin vanilla candle. That's my favorite scent for fall. Just, it's literally my favorite scent. And the one I had is, actually it's literally right here. It's practically empty. Like it's not coming. You won't get much out of this. So, but they didn't really have like a vanilla pumpkin. So I got 3 other candles because why not? So I got this one that says white pumpkin. That one I think is pretty close to a vanilla pumpkin. Actually, let's see. Oh, this one just smells burnt because it's like just a burnt wick in here. And then I got pumpkin vanilla cream, which I think it's just it's like it has nutmeg in it, so it's kind of throwing me off. If it just had pumpkin and vanilla, it's the nutmeg that's getting me thrown off, but it's still really good. I like these two the best. And then we got leaves. This is like one of the most popular like fall scents at Bath & Body, and I've actually never had it before, but it smells really good. So maybe we'll light one of those when we do it. And then I just got leaves and also a wall plug. They had a coupon. I'm upset because they had a coupon just for a basic wall plug. I wanted the light up one because we put it in the hallway, that way when we like walk in the middle of the night we can see it. But I mean, it's free, so I'm not gonna complain. And then Austin just got some of these cleansing soaps. I think they're like bath, hair, and body type of soaps. So he got 3 of those because it was buy 2 get 1 free. So that is what we got at I almost said Yankee Candle at Bath & Body. And then my Barnes & Noble haul. So I finally got the membership. I've had the membership for a long time because when they introduced the membership, they said with your current, like they have a new membership, so it's like $40. The old membership was $20. And they said if you already have an existing membership, they upgraded it for free, and then when you repay for that year, you can get a free tote. So I finally got my free tote. I've been wanting this bad boy for so long, literally so long, and I'm so happy I finally got it. So I get 1 tote each year, so that'll be kind of fun. Okay, let's do a book haul. These are Austin's books, so we're not gonna go through those because I don't really care. So I got 4 books, and the one I actually wanted they didn't have, so I'm gonna have to buy it on Amazon. So I got Things We Left Behind. I have the first 2. I just need this 3rd one. I have not read it yet, but Jordan read these and she said that they were like phenomenal, one of her top books of the year. So kind of excited for that one. And then I bought Dead Romantics and The 7-Year Slip. These are just singles, but I've heard really good things about 7-Year Slip. But I also kind of want to read the Dead Romantics for Halloween. And that's not really like a Halloween book. I could only read it different, but I'm thinking like the week of Halloween or like right after Halloween when I still want that spooky vibe. Basically like I think she falls in love with the ghost, and then this she falls in love with like person in her that like she like time travels and she falls in love with someone in the past. But I've heard really good things about both of these, so I've just been kind of wanting those for a hot minute. So finally got that. And then this one, Jordan actually let me know today. This is a lesbian witchy romance, and it just seems right up my alley. I love the LGBTQ books. They're like one of my favorite things to read. And it's a witchy romance, so maybe I'll try to read this year. So yes, that is my little book haul. Okay, well, I'm gonna put these books away because they need to find a home. I think I know where I'm gonna put them. And then I think we're just gonna watch a movie and read for a little bit. Like I said, I'm thinking we do, I just don't know. I'm thinking we do Halloween Town, but I don't know if I want to like actually watch our movie. Cause like I've already seen Halloween Town for this season. Or maybe, I don't really like the second one of Halloween Town, but I guess I could just put that on to like get it out of the way. But I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Okay, but first, before I put these away, we need to do my little book stamp. Oh, I ruined it. I ruined it. I forgot to like undo it. So now it was very faint, but it's okay. Let's do it for real on this one. See right here? There we go. So cute. So cute. Do on this one. I'm really excited to read this book. Where's the main cover? I always like to do the main cover, the one with like the authors and like the publishing company. I always like to do that. Oh wait. Oh, that's cute. It says with love, Lucy. That looks really cute. That's adorable. I didn't even realize I had that. It's adorable. Okay, let's go find homes for these bad boys. Here's a little sneak peek of my shelf since you guys won't see it until next week. Okay, I think this one is definitely going over here to finish with these three. I have all mine by author, so this is a P, so I'll need to go in here. How's it ALMNOPQRST? So right here. I need these two right here. Okay. This ain't working. Okay, I want to move the Abby Jimenez books up here. Move that one over. The Dead Romantics and 7 Year Slip right there. And then I'll have to move those. There we go. And then this one, this spells disaster, will go with the Halloween romances. And these ones are over here. And it will go after this one. It'll go right there. Perfect. I did it.
2 years ago, before I even knew I was a witch, that was the last time I was in Halloween Town.
Okay guys, it is Sunday, October 1st. I just finished reading, or listening I guess, listening to The Stranger Upstairs by Lisa Moulton, I think is what it is. I just finished listening to it, the audiobook. I really liked it. It wasn't that bad. I just think like reading on audiobook just changes the reading experience, therefore it changes my rating scale. So I may create like a rating, I mean once I maybe read like or listen to a couple more different audiobooks, change the way I rate it. Just because like I listened to the audiobook, like I listened to it this morning while doing chores, I listened to it yesterday while getting ready, but like I mostly listen to it while I'm like on my daily walks. So I'm not really like listening to it like in long period of times, and when I am listening to a long period of times I'm like multitasking, so sometimes I miss like the small details or something, just because I'm not gonna like just sit there and just be like and like listen to the book. Sometimes I'll listen to it while driving. It just kind of depends, but since I'm really focused on driving, like I said, it just changes the way I read the book just because it's a totally different reading experience. So I ended up, I given it 3 stars. It wasn't that bad of a book. It just, like, I wasn't really invested in it. The person that was the narrator was Australian, and it, just because it's set in Australia, and it just, sometimes, like, the way that she would say things, I was like, what? I would, like, I was listening to it yesterday, and Austin was, like, making fun of everything that she was saying. That was, like, funny. But yeah, I gave it 3 stars. Not a bad book. I don't know, I just wasn't, like, invested in it. And it's just, I don't know, it just changes the reading experience with reading it on audio. But I like it. It's just different. It's just different. So I'm gonna listen to The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. I've been wanting to read that one for so long, and I just don't, I think it'd be perfect for Halloween. So I'm gonna listen to that one next and see how the audiobook experience goes. I don't know. I don't know. It's just different, guys. It's just different. It's just a different reading experience. It's not like I'm totally invested in the story because I'm not like actively reading it. Like when I read a story, like read a book, like I'm just focused on that versus the audiobook, I'm focusing on other things, so it changes. I don't know. It just changes it. So I'm going way too in depth today. It's just because I just finished it and I was like, I just had my mind was just spiraling. So yeah, it wasn't that bad. So I am gonna try to finish Go Hex Yourself today. I'm not sure if I'll finish it. I think I may still include it in my October or my September books because I only have like 100 pages left, maybe even less than that. And I read most of it in September and I'm either gonna finish it today or like earlier tomorrow. So we'll just kind of see. If I finish it on like Monday or Tuesday, I'll maybe have it for my October reads, but you'll see me again if I finish it today. But so far I'm really enjoying it. So yes, that's a little update on September books. One more thing about The Stranger Upstairs. I just wanted to, I had this thought while I was reading and I thought I'd tell you guys. So the author is super unreliable and I don't think I like that. I found her so annoying. I don't know if it's just because of the accent made me annoyed because it was just an accent, but she's so unreliable and like, I don't know, I just did not like the main character in the book that I was like, you're annoying. You're annoying. She's like an influencer as well and like I don't know, it's that type of influencer that she determines her worth versus her likes and follows and I just hate that. So I think that's another reason why I didn't was obsessed with the book because I didn't like the main person. So maybe I just don't like thrillers with unreliable authors just because I was like, I don't like you. I'm not rooting for you. I'm not rooting for you. Anyway, I just thought I'd put that in there because I just realized that while I was writing my review. I was like, oh, I should put that down. So yes. Hello, I am here to give you one last final update. Last night I finished Go Hex Yourself. I told myself if I finish it last night I would count it for September books and I finished it. I only stayed up to like 1 a.m. finishing it. So not, I mean, that's late, but not that late. Like I normally go to bed around like 11, 12, so it was just an hour later than normal. But I absolutely loved the book. It gave me such warm, fuzzy feelings. I gave it a 5. I was debating whether 4.5 or 5, but I was like, fuck it, let's give it a 5. I loved it so much. It was such a good read. If you guys want a Halloween read, I highly, highly recommend Go Hex Yourself. It was probably my favorite read of October. Or September. It's October now. I haven't done October books yet. Of September. I absolutely loved the book. I literally cannot wait to read the second. I decided to read Court of the Vampire Queen by Katie Robert. I'm just gonna take a break from the witchy reads because that's literally all I've been doing for the last 2 weeks straight. So I just need like a palette cleanser, and this is 3 books in one. I have each individual book. There's like the Court of the Vampire Queen that you could get like as a big book that has all 3 in it, but I actually have 3 separate books of it. So I'm just gonna read the first one and then I'll get back into, I think it's not what's the second one called? What the Hex, that's what it's called. What the Hex. I'm gonna read that one after I read the first of the Court of the Vampire Queen and then probably finish Court of the Vampire Queen and then it'll probably be Halloween. I don't really know. Unless I read all of these really fast, but we'll see. I just wanted to come on here, share you guys that little tidbit of information, and thank you guys so much for watching. Oh yeah, next week I'm showing you guys my books, my bookshelf tour, and doing all that fun stuff. Getting the bookshelf, doing the tour, making the apartment pretty and everything, and I really love that vlog, so definitely go watch. I'll see you guys next week. Bye!